Hope. I'll never forget this moment. I was at an event called The Gathering and I bumped into a guy who used to be a criminal. That was until that day. So he just met Christ. The next day I bumped into him and he said to me, something extraordinary has happened to me overnight. So what's that? He said, well, I hated the police. Hated them. When I turned up to this event, I saw there were a load of police riot vans and I nearly did a runner. That's because the Christian Police Association turned up to this particular event. Anyway, he said to me, I hated them, but something happened to me overnight. So what's that? He said, I love the police now. Overnight. He said, can you help me with something? I said, what's that? He said, I want to hug a policeman. 25 years of ministry. Never been asked that question before. Anyway, long story short, that night, I called him out in front of 2,600 men. Said this guy was a career criminal. Yesterday he met Jesus. Big cheer goes up. Said he used to hate the police, but now he loves the police and he wants to give the police a hug. Is there a Christian policeman in this big top, knowing full well there were a good 40 or so cops at that event? As I looked, as soon as I said the words, didn't want to hug this guy, any cop want to hug this guy. From the back, I see these police charging to the front. For a moment I thought, oh no, what if there's a warrant out for his arrest? Blown it. Anyway, the most extraordinary thing happened. As they got to him, they hugged him, scrummed him, and they stroked his face and they kissed his forehead and they whispered things into his ear like, welcome home, son. You're part of the family now. I watched these tough cops weep as they hugged this now reformed criminal who was also weeping. One cop came up to me afterwards and said, I've had PTSD after being injured by a criminal in the line of duty. So I just felt this stress leave me as I hugged that man. Months later he told me he's been sleeping soundly ever since and had missed years of sleep. For unto us a child is given. The government will be on his shoulders. Every warrior's boot will be fuel for the fire. It will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. That's hope. Only the gospel of Jesus Christ can transform a life like that. And that ex-criminal is still going on with Jesus. And that policeman is still free of his stress. Only in the kingdom do you see a former criminal and the police hugging and weeping together. I once sat in a room with an ex-member of the Provisional IRA in Belfast, with a member of a former Royal Ulster Constabulary. And they said to me, we used to hunt each other on the streets of Belfast, and now we're in the Men's Breakfast Planning Committee. That only happens in the kingdom. And that gives me hope. That gives me hope this Christmas. Gives me hope 365 days of the year. Have a good one. Be full of hope.